For nearly a decade, rumors about Cara Delevingne and Amber Heard have circulated across Hollywood, fueled by paparazzi photos, court documents, celebrity gossip, and one of the most talked about legal battles in entertainment history. But now, in a stunning new revelation, Cara Delevingne has finally addressed those long-standing rumors herself, and what she revealed has instantly become one of the biggest celebrity stories of the year. After years of staying silent while speculation continued to grow, Cara has confirmed that there really was a romantic relationship between her and Amber Heard during one of the most controversial periods of Heard's life. The revelation came during Cara Delevingne's appearance on the Louis Theroux podcast, where the conversation eventually turned toward the rumors that have followed both women ever since Amber Heard's highly publicized split from Johnny Depp. Louis Theroux brought up the years of speculation and the widespread belief that Johnny Depp had become extremely jealous over reports linking Amber to Cara. Rather than avoiding the question, Cara surprised listeners by answering it directly. Cara explained that she and Amber had been close friends for a long time before anything romantic happened between them. According to Cara, the two eventually became, in her own words, entangled while Amber Heard and Johnny Depp were going through their divorce. That single word immediately exploded across social media because it marked the very first time Cara had publicly acknowledged that there was truth behind years of rumors. However, Cara was also careful to clarify an important detail that has become central to the discussion. She made it clear that the relationship developed during the divorce process, not while Amber and Johnny were happily married. She explained that they had known each other for years, but their relationship changed after Amber and Johnny's marriage had already broken down and legal proceedings were underway. This clarification is significant because for years there had been countless headlines claiming that Amber Heard had cheated on Johnny Depp with Cara Delevingne during their marriage. Those allegations became even more widely discussed after Johnny Depp's legal team presented evidence and testimony during the lengthy legal battles that captivated millions around the world. To understand why Cara's comments are making such huge headlines today, it's important to go back to where everything began. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard first met while working on The Rum Diary. Their relationship became public in 2012, and they married in February 2015. At the time, they were considered one of Hollywood's biggest power couples. But behind the glamorous appearances, their marriage was becoming increasingly troubled. In May 2016, Amber Heard filed for divorce, alleging domestic abuse. Those allegations immediately became front-page news across the world. The divorce itself was finalized relatively quickly, but the controversy surrounding the former couple was only beginning. Over the following years, the dispute escalated into one of the most publicized celebrity legal battles ever seen. Johnny Depp eventually filed a defamation lawsuit against Amber Heard over her 2018 Washington Post opinion piece, in which she described herself as a public figure representing domestic abuse, although she never mentioned Depp by name. The 2022 defamation trial became global entertainment news. Millions watched testimony live each day as witnesses, text messages, photographs, recordings, and personal allegations dominated headlines for weeks. It wasn't simply another celebrity lawsuit. It became a cultural phenomenon that divided public opinion around the world. During those proceedings, Cara Delevingne's name repeatedly surfaced because of allegations suggesting Amber Heard had been romantically involved with multiple people following the collapse of her marriage. One particularly controversial allegation centered on rumors involving billionaire Elon Musk, with some reports even claiming there had been a three-way relationship involving Amber, Cara, and Musk. Those claims generated enormous media attention at the time. Elon Musk publicly denied ever having an intimate relationship with Cara Delevingne and insisted that he only began dating Amber after she had separated from Johnny Depp. Musk maintained that he had never been involved with Amber during her marriage. Cara's latest interview appears to support part of that timeline. During the podcast, she acknowledged that Amber's personal life during the divorce was complicated and suggested that Amber was seeing multiple people as well during that period. Although Cara did not sensationalize the situation, she did not deny that Amber was seeing multiple people after separating from Depp. One especially revealing part of the interview came when Louis Theroux mentioned Johnny Depp's reported jealousy. Cara responded by suggesting that Depp had become deeply suspicious about their friendship even before anything romantic developed. She explained that she and Amber had worked together and spent time together, which naturally attracted media attention. Their friendship was highly visible, and paparazzi frequently photographed them together throughout 2016. Many longtime followers of celebrity news will remember how often Cara and Amber appeared together during that period. They were photographed leaving parties, attending events, and spending time with mutual friends. At the time, neither woman confirmed or denied the speculation, allowing the rumors to continue for years without any clear answer. Now, nearly 10 years later, Cara has finally filled in that missing piece of the story. Interestingly, this isn't the first time Cara has spoken openly about her sexuality in recent months. Earlier this year, during another podcast appearance, she reflected on exploring her identity and admitted that some of her earliest romantic experiences involved close friends. She explained that those relationships helped her better understand herself and offered a sense of emotional safety while she was still figuring out her sexuality. Those earlier comments now carry even more significance because they provide additional context for her newly confirmed relationship with Amber Heard. While Cara's confirmation has dominated headlines, many people have also pointed out how dramatically both women's lives have changed since those turbulent years. Amber Heard has largely stepped away from Hollywood following the conclusion of the defamation case. After reaching a settlement following the verdict, she relocated to Spain, choosing a quieter life away from constant media attention. Today, Amber focuses primarily on raising her children and has made only occasional public appearances. Cara Delevingne, meanwhile, has undergone an equally remarkable personal transformation. Over the past few years, she has spoken candidly about overcoming addiction, prioritizing her mental health, and rebuilding her life after a difficult period. She has described entering recovery as one of the most important decisions she has ever made. In the same Louis Theroux interview, Cara also opened up about the extent of her past substance abuse. She admitted that during her 20s, she reached a point where she was using dangerous amounts of drugs simply to escape reality. Looking back, she described those years as frightening and acknowledged how lucky she feels to have recovered. Many fans have praised Cara for her honesty, saying that her willingness to discuss both addiction and complicated past relationships demonstrates significant personal growth. Others believe that by finally addressing the Amber Heard rumors directly, instead of allowing speculation to continue, she has brought long-awaited clarity to a story that has lingered for nearly a decade. As expected, social media reacted immediately after clips from the interview began circulating online. Some users applauded Cara for finally telling her side of the story after years of silence. Many commented that it was refreshing to hear a straightforward answer instead of another vague celebrity response. Others focused on how the revelation changes public understanding of the timeline surrounding Amber Heard's relationships following her separation from Johnny Depp. Supporters of both Depp and Heard quickly began debating whether Cara's comments confirmed or contradicted previous testimony presented during the legal proceedings. Another group of viewers argued that the revelation simply proves how much misinformation surrounded the case over the years. They noted that while rumors often suggested an affair during the marriage itself, Cara specifically described the relationship as developing during the divorce process rather than before the separation. Celebrity commentators have also highlighted the fact that this confirmation finally resolves one of the most persistent unanswered questions left over from the Depp-Heard saga. For years, countless articles, documentaries, YouTube videos, and online discussions referenced the rumored relationship without definitive confirmation from either woman. Cara's comments have now provided exactly that. The renewed attention has also revived interest in the 2018 film London Fields, where Cara Delevingne and Amber Heard worked together. Although the project itself struggled commercially, it has once again become part of the conversation because many fans now see it as the beginning of a friendship that eventually turned into something more. Despite confirming the romance, Cara avoided criticizing Amber during the interview. She spoke calmly about their connection, describing it as something that happened during a complicated period in both of their lives. She did not dwell on personal details or attempt to sensationalize the relationship, instead treating it as one chapter in her own personal journey. That measured approach has also received praise from some viewers, who felt the interview focused more on honesty than on creating controversy. Whether people support Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, or neither of them, one thing is undeniable. This revelation closes one of Hollywood's longest-running rumor chapters. After nearly 10 years of speculation, leaked allegations, witness testimony, online theories, and endless tabloid headlines, Cara Delevingne herself has finally spoken. Her confirmation doesn't rewrite everything that happened during one of the most famous celebrity legal battles in modern history, but it does answer a question that millions of people have continued asking ever since those first rumors emerged back in 2016. As more interviews and reactions continue to surface, it's possible this story will develop even further. Hollywood has a way of revisiting its biggest controversies, especially when one of the people involved finally decides to speak openly after years of silence. For now, though, Cara Delevingne's own words have become the headline, replacing years of speculation with a direct acknowledgement that during Amber Heard's divorce from Johnny Depp, the two women were, as Cara put it, entangled. Whether this changes public opinion or simply adds another chapter to an already extraordinary celebrity saga remains to be seen. But one thing is certain, this revelation has once again placed Cara Delevingne, Amber Heard, Johnny Depp, and Elon Musk back at the center of one of entertainment's most closely watched stories. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more celebrity updates just like this.